Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling start to Winning Wednesday. Yes, I love Winning Wednesdays. It's one of my favorite days of the week. I only have 7 favorite days. Um, but anyway, how has your day started already? Mine has been off to an incredible start. I am with it rearing to go. My calendar is blocked, so this is going to be short because I have my schedule and I am determined to stick to it today. I have a major project that needs to be completed today, and it is going to get done. But let me ask you a question. In what possible universe would somebody who is a morning person want to clean the bathroom at 11:30 p.m. at night? Yes, that happened last night. I had stayed up a little later than normal. I was doing my journaling and my meditation stuff before I go to bed, and I walk through the RV, and so I turn the main light off. I go over to the sink. I have my oils set up there. I do my oil concoction every night. Then I come over. I sit here. I do my meditation and my journaling, and then the next stop is the bathroom. Brush the teeth, comb the hair, whatnot, and then go into the bedroom and go into bed. So it's a process. Just moving our way through the RV, turning off lights as I go through. And for some reason, when I was in the bathroom last night, I was like, well, this could do with a clean. And I just started cleaning, pulling out the cleaner, and I cleared off the counter, wiped it all down, cleaned the mirror, the hand basin, the toilet, not the shower. That's on the other side of the bathroom, of the hallway. But just doing the actual bathroom, I cleaned the toilet, I cleaned the hand basin, I cleaned the vanity, I cleaned the mirror, and I dusted the whole place down and swept the floor. I didn't wash the floor, I just swept it. I was like, and I'm like looking at the clock, and it's 11:30 at night. Who in their right mind would decide to clean the bathroom at 11:30 at night, knowing that I'm going to be awake around 5:30? Huh? Not sure. Maybe it has something to do with the jolt of caffeine I had around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I try not to have caffeine after 3, and now I know why. So yes, so 11:30 last night, I'm up and I'm cleaning the bathroom. Go figure. And then I just went and snuggled down into bed and had a good night's sleep. After doing after reading before I finally went to sleep, crawled into bed, talked with Zeffie for a little bit, snuggled her into her blanket, read my two. Actually, I don't think I only read like 2 pages of a chapter. Yeah, because I know I ended in the middle of it. I stopped partway through a chapter, and because I couldn't keep my eyes open, and rolled over and went to sleep. So I woke up this morning to my lovely little alarm clock with its light that got brighter and brighter and brighter as the sound got louder and louder and louder. I tell you, that little alarm clock is a great way to wake up. It was fantastic. But anyway, so Winning Wednesdays. All right, so I was reading this awesome article, which I now can't find, but I took notes when I read it because it was such a great article. Do you think I could have worried? I know I should have written down where I got it from. But anyway, so this was about 3 things that you need to do to have to develop a winning mindset. Number 1 was develop a routine in your daily life. And we talk about this all the time. We talk about it on Tune Up Tuesdays. We talk about it on Thankful Thursdays. We talk about it on Magic Monday. We basically talk about it every day. Write out 3 tasks you need to accomplish every day. And these are critical tasks. The tasks are not checking your email. No. So write out 3 critical tasks you need to accomplish each day. My list for today is already written. I have done that thing. Develop a morning routine. So if your morning routine, it could be exercising, journaling, meditation, reading, planning. Have a daily routine of that you go through every morning, because when you get into that routine, it helps your day flow a lot easier instead of getting partway through the day and going, oh, I didn't get to exercise this morning. But if you develop that morning routine, it just naturally flows into your day. Number 2, do what is uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. How often do we talk about stepping outside the comfort zone to get things done? Make that phone call you don't want to make. You know that there's a client out there that you need to follow up with on an invoice, on a proposal that you've sent them, and you've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. There's a new product coming out that you want to talk to a client about, and you've been putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Get off your butt and get it done. Because when you start stepping outside the comfort zone, your mindset will get stronger when you do, I wrote down, your mindset will get stronger when you do that which scares you. So the more often you're stepping outside your comfort zone, then the stronger your mindset will get to develop that winning mindset. And you can do 40% more than what you think is possible. I was like, oh, I like that. And then there was this one, and then the third one, which is one that I absolutely love. And I do this, I don't do it every day. I do it every other day. And that is take a cold shower. And you're like thinking like, what? It's like 32 degrees outside and that's Fahrenheit, 0 degrees for my centigrade people. And you want me to take a cold shower? Yeah. Because there are so many health benefits to taking a cold shower. And I'm going to quickly run through them. You increase your alertness. When you take that cold shower in the morning, it shocks the body. And you know this when you've turned the water on and the hot water hasn't come through yet, and you just jump into the shower without testing the water, and you're saying like, oh, that's cold. What do you start doing? You start moving. You're increasing your oxygen because you're like, so you're suddenly taking in that oxygen. Your heart rate is increasing. It's rushing the blood around through the body, and it's a natural dose of energy for the day. The first, I mean, as a kid, we used to have the odd cold shower, especially when the hot water ran out. You know those ones. But my biggest memory of cold showers is when I was in the Air Force. I was at boot camp at boot training, and we actually had to do a week up in the mountains. Now you're talking the middle of winter, up in the mountains, and we weren't actually on the mountain. We were on one of the mountain ranges, but it was still cold, and we had these beautiful snuggly sleeping bags, and we had blankets on top of us, and we were in these big huge tents, and there was like 6 of us to a tent, and we still had plenty of room. You probably could have got about 12 people in that tent, no problem at all, but we had 6 people to a tent. The guys had a little more because there was a lot more of them, but us girls, we had about 6 to a tent. They made the girls go through the showers first in the morning, and so what they would get us up at 5 a.m. They'd tell us girls we had 20 minutes to get through the showers before the guys came in, because everybody used the same showers. It was a unisex shower block here, and when you walk into the showers, it's this big empty room. They had this pipe that ran around in a U shape, and they had shower heads coming off, and that was it. And basically, you walked into the door, and there's the showers, and off this way, and off to the right was where the toilets were. And so there was no privacy for the showers. It was everybody stripped down, and they had an area where you could put your stuff down. They had a dry area where you could put your stuff down. Basically, it was just this big empty room with these shower heads hanging from the ceiling. And so when they woke us at 5 o'clock, we had 20 minutes to get into the shower, get showered, get dressed before the guys came in. 20 minutes. Okay. Now I know some women take a lot longer than 20 minutes to get dressed and ready. You learned to strip down, get through that shower real fast in an efficient way, and get out of there in less than 15 minutes. And then what they would do is when they woke the girls up to go into the showers, they were waking the guys up to go stoke the fire to heat the water up. So, of course, when us girls got up there, and remember, middle of winter, up in the mountains, so you can imagine how cold it is. We could see snow up on the peaks of the mountains around us. We're in the Southern Alps. They're in the South Island. And it gets cold. I mean, people want to know how cold it gets in New Zealand. We have world-class skiing in New Zealand. Yes, we actually have some ski fields. We have we have a lot of the international skiers and things come down to New Zealand during their off season in the Northern Hemisphere and come down and do training in the Southern Hemisphere. So, we get cold down there, and it gets cold. So you're talking literally ice water being poured over you. That was, and I would tell you this, by day 5 of this, I was like, oh, this is great. Get up, have a shower. You knew it was going to be cold. You're ready for it. You've got that mental alertness starts going, but it really does help you help. So that's one thing. It increases the mental alertness, and you had the energy for the rest of the day. The guys got the cold showers later on, and I mean not the cold showers. They got the warmer showers later on, and they were a little sluggish on things. Us women, we had the energy, and then on the last day, go figure this, day 7 up there, they let the guys go first. And the woman got the hot showers that day. And I got in there under the hot shower and I was like, I really don't like this. Another medical benefit of cold showers is that it refines hair and skin. Hot showers tend to dry out the skin, whereas the cold water tightens your cuticles and your pores and your hair cuticles and pores and stuff, and prevents them from getting clogged. So it seals the pores and preventing dirt from getting in. So it helps with that. It improves your immunity and circulation. Cold water can improve circulation by encouraging blood to surround our organs, which can help combat problems of the skin and the heart. I'm reading it from an article about the 7 benefits of cold showers. Then you've got stimulates weight loss. Well, I call it weight release, not weight loss, because when you lose something, you have to go find it. So cold showers can aid weight release in an unexpected way. The human body contains 2 types of fat tissue, white and brown. White is accumulated when we consume more calories than our body needs, and we don't burn those calories for energy. The blah, 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 blah. Brown fat is the good fat, which generates heat to keep our bodies warm and is activated when exposed to extreme cold. Like that idea. It speeds up muscle soreness and recovery. How many times do you see an athlete go and have an ice bath after they've been out on the field playing? You know, after they've been doing their training and stuff, they pull a muscle. They've been out on the rugby field, on the football field, on the hockey field. The athletes have been out there doing their workouts and everything else, and they come back and they have those cold ice bath immersions that they do to help speed their muscle soreness and recovery. It eases stress. This was one I did not know. But it says jumping into the shower without letting it heat up or going into the ocean without slowly adjusting to it, can help promote hardening and increasing tolerance of stress and even disease. Wow. That's pretty cool. And number 7 is it relieves depression. It says here that cold showers have been shown to relieve depression symptoms due to the intense impact of cold receptors in the skin, which send an overwhelming amount of electric impulses from the peripheral nerve endings to the brain. And so it can help boost the mood. It produces an antidepressive effect and boosts the mood, making it a pick-me-up. So if you need a pick-me-up during the day, go have a cold shower. It will help your alertness, so it'll help keep you awake when you're feeling drunk. It gives you a boost to your feel-good receptors and everything else. So there's a lot of cool reasons for taking a cold shower. So those are three things that you can do for a winning mindset. I'll have to see if I can find that article again. I will post the link to the 7 reasons for taking a cold shower, because cold showers are awesome. I love it. I had one this morning, and it was a wash hair day, and I love it when I get in there with the cold shower and stuff, and especially on the scalp. It just feels so good and so refreshing. And there's some technique where you can actually do some deep breathing meditation type stuff while having a cold shower. I also know cold water in New Zealand from walking on the mountains and having to walk through some of the rivers and creeks on the mountains where they actually go over your boots, over your tramping boots, and how invigorating that can be. It's just, yeah, I still remember that crystal clear, ice cold water we used to drink straight from the river on the mountains. Oh, that was so good. But just putting your hands in there and just splashing it over your face was sort of like a, oh, and then you just take a couple of deep breaths and let it soak in. It feels amazing. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got to be at my next thing in 3 minutes. So have a super fantastic, sparkling winning Wednesday. Let us know what your wins are for today so we can help celebrate your wins with you. And remember to celebrate all your wins. No matter how big or small your wins are, celebrate them. They are worth celebrating. So that way that you know that you're making progress along the way. Have a super fantastic, sparkling day, and we'll catch you guys later. He konera.